Hey everybody. We're just going to be waiting for a few more people to join before we start. Alright, I guess we'll just get started then. If anybody joins, they can just join late, but I kind of just wanted to make some art on the stream and work on Bitlands. I've got a lot of cool stuff to show everybody, by the way. I think everyone's going to enjoy it a lot. So, one cool idea I had was to make sort of like a chest, because I don't know if anyone of you knows anything about this, but I've actually recently added in this new mechanic into the game, where if you kill an enemy, you can actually collect coins, and when you get those coins, you can purchase these character variants, which are like, see if I join in, I kill this guy, get some coins, and you can see the coin counter in the top right. We have like, I've been playing my own game a lot, I know, and we have about like 800 coins right now. And what I want to do is, in the main menu of the game, I want to have like this section where you can buy character variants or cool like little upgrades or powers using the coins. I think that'd be kind of cool. But right now, they don't really do anything. You can just kind of kill the enemies and you'll get coins. That's about it. But what I really wanted to do was make a chest, because I think, you know, you could like explore the caverns a bit. I kind of want to add something a bit more unique in there. So I was thinking we could just draw like a quick little chest and put it in some of the levels. They could just drop some coins maybe. So let's get started with that. I'm definitely not exactly the best at pixel art, but we'll see when we get there. So I think maybe this should be a little bit taller. Alrighty. That looks about right to me. I think something like that. Or maybe we could have it kind of like arched a little bit. I think that would be cool. Because I know chests aren't exactly just flat boxes. They actually have some personality. Alright, cool. Grab a nice brown color real quick. Just as a placeholder while we make the shape. And while I'm doing this, I have the chat on a different monitor over here, so if you have any questions, you can feel free to ask. Love to talk about them. Alright. So I'm actually gonna get started on making maybe more of a poppy outline, I guess you could say. I don't know the best words for that. Ooh, what should we do for like the pattern on this thing? I don't know. Let's test stuff out. I take a lot of time when I'm spriting. It takes me a long time to figure things out. I know some people can just sit down and draw some masterpiece in like 20 minutes, but that's not me. It takes me like half an hour just to make a 16 by 16 image, much less an animation. I'm thinking we could just take these default things in the palette just for now, because I kind of want to focus more on the shape instead of just the color. So let's just maybe leave it like that for now. You know, just give it some basic shading. Actually, maybe not even, let's not even do any shading. So, from what I know, chests, they got a lock. Chests have locks on them. So we can maybe add a little lock like that. Yeah, look at that. That looks kind of nice. Make it a bit smaller. because the typical images in Bitlands, they're very small. Like this entire canvas is only 16 pixels by 16 pixels. And hello everybody, nice to see some people are joining. In case you missed the beginning, we're making a chest for Bitlands because of a new game mechanic which I've added, which is coins, which drop from the enemies. So we're just making a little chest to kind of spruce things up and maybe make the player explore a little bit more. I think we could probably add some shading now, right? And we could add some shading. Or actually, maybe the lock can be yellow, possibly. Do some what I like to call like seal shading, which is where you kind of shade right below the pixel. It gives it like a 3D effect, and you can do it on pretty much anything. Yeah, look at this. This is actually turning out much better than I thought it would. I think for sure I've definitely grown in terms of pixel art in the past few months. I've gotten way better at it. I used to be I couldn't even draw like a square. I would just be like, oh god, that's what it would look like. Much better now though. Alright, let's add some like kind of lighting on the top to make it look kind of cool. I wonder if we could add a pattern on it maybe. But I think I like to keep it simple. It's quite a small sprite. It doesn't need too much detail. I think maybe because this is like, yeah, okay, that looks much better. All right, let's actually get a real yellow instead of using the default in the palette. Choosing custom colors always makes things look much nicer. All right, awesome. I think we could actually just test this out right now. Let's save this real quick. Let's just do chest.png on the desktop. Perfect. Let's go into our GameMaker file. By the way, this game, it's a little bit jumbled in terms of how many sprites there are. If it's like, look, you can just see as I open these up, it's just so many to go through. But we're gonna go into environment, into our world 2, and let's go create that chest sprite. And then we can get started on making the object and actually putting it into the game, which would be exciting. Oh yeah, quick question: is the audio good on the stream right now? I took some time to try and figure out how to really make some good audio. Hopefully that's doing its job well. All right, sounds good. Looks good to me. Let's try making the object now. Audio is good. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Let's create an object. So for those of you who might not know what this is, it looks like, or people who don't use GameMaker Studio, this is basically just my list of objects, which are basically the things that I place in the game. So that's why I'm making the chest an object, so I can put it in my levels. Let's give it the sprite or the image of our chest, which was in our world 2 over here. And let's, you know what, for each chest, let's do some coding. Let's do some coding here. So we'll say coin num, so the amount of coins you'll get from this chest, we'll just say it'll be like, we're gonna say floor, because what this does is it makes sure that we don't get any decimal values of whatever we're gonna pass through here. So we're gonna say floor random range. So I can choose now a random number between the two numbers that I'm gonna put in here. So if I did like 3 and 15, it would, the amount of coins you get from this chest would range from 3 to 15 or something like that. But we want more because chests are gonna be more of a rare thing. So we're gonna say like, let's say like 20 to 30 coins in a chest. That seems like a good value to me. All right, awesome. And I'm actually not sure how you could interact with this. Maybe you click on it. Maybe you just, oh, maybe we can just have you press the interact key like you would with like an NPC. That's not a bad idea. Although now that I'm thinking about it, if we're gonna be doing it that way, we need to actually animate the chest opening. So I think let's go back to our A sprite real quick and let's actually just animate this real quick. Oh boy. I don't think I've ever animated a chest before. So this is gonna be weird. Stick with me here. We have to reshade it. All right, so the inside should be like kind of like blackish because you don't really know what's gonna be inside of here yet. You haven't seen it yet. All right, another frame. Kind of lurch it back. This is not gonna be a very beautiful process. Animation, at least the way I do it, is not a a visually pleasing process as it happens. Definitely for sure need to work on this. Work on my animation skills. Now let's just forget about the shading and let's just focus on actually opening the chest. So this should be like that. Okay. The black part is going to be the part that's kind of like revealed when we're just opening this chest, so it'll look more like that than anything else. Alright. Maybe let's actually just get rid of this terrible frame right here and just make this the new one. So let's get an idea of how we want to do this. So this is going to come back kind of like that. This just looks terrible. This just looks terrible. We can figure this out though, surely. You know what? Let's instead just grab this. So we can just have kind of like a fresh start right here. So we want to go up and around. Maybe instead of dragging stuff, we can just actually paint it in. So, up. We need all of the black that was here before, and then it's gonna go up again. Hello. And we'll fix the shading once we actually have the actually I can do that right now. It's just sometimes a bit easier to just wait it out. Game is going very well. There are a lot of things of that I'm gonna be showing you guys today, so you can be excited for that. Some things I haven't shared with anyone yet. Actually change that. Ooh, it clicked for me what I just had to do to make this look nice. I was unaware of being subscribed to, but I'm not disappointed. Oh, thank you. It's very flattering. Maybe move this up a little bit. Yeah, I'm honestly, there's just so much that so many ideas that I have. It's hard sometimes to just choose the ones that to actually put into the game. You know, with the kind of game that I'm making, there's just so much you can do. I have to keep the scope small because that's what it was supposed to originally be in the first place. Alright, let's try and keep the shape of this. Actually, I think maybe we can do something like this. Make it look like it's opening a bit more. Alright, well, you know what? We can probably fix this later. I would like to put in this does not look that great right now, I'm gonna be honest. But I think we'll just focus on putting it in the game first, so we can get the code set up. So I guess we can save this again as a GIF file. Alright, perfect. Let's go over here. Maybe we should move the left a little bit more. The left, that, yeah. Because I guess that look like it's kind of going like backwards. That's true. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I often run into these troubles with pixel art, especially when I'm doing things that I just have no idea. But now let's just import that GIF file. All right, awesome. And then again, we're also looking at this very zoomed in. Like, it's when you actually have something in the game, it often looks very different than on paper. So you could think that you have like the best sprite ever. That's happened to me very many times before, where I think that I have something that just looks fantastic, and then I actually put it in the game, and it does not match anything at all. So, yeah, my life being subscribed to a ton of random indie devs. I also do look up quite a few developers in my spare time. It's really inspiring. It's interesting. All right, let's center this so that way when we place the actual object, it's not like in the top left, because that would be kind of weird. Let's go down to our chest again, and well, maybe instead of just writing the code from scratch, I can just take it from something I'm already using. That's generally what us coders do. Let's go find an NPC. I want to have it so when I press W on this chest, it just opens up like sort of like when you interact with an NPC. So let's go and find our NPC parent. So this is where I have the I draw my W key, which is just a sprite that to make it look nice. Do you have some plans maybe for a spooky update? Plans for a spooky update. I don't know. I don't think I do. But I think it might be cool to add in a few things. Halloween related maybe. And is this for a game jam? No, it's not for a game jam. This is just one of my personal projects I've been working on for a while. Okay. Let's grab that. And then this is actually where most of the code is, over here. We have, oh, it's right here. Awesome. So we can just, so we have to also make sure to draw self, otherwise it's just gonna draw the W key and not the chest. That would be weird. An invisible chest. We don't want that. So I know probably not the best practice to just copy and paste it. So let's actually go put this in a script so I can keep reusing the same code. So script W key. I'll just call it that. And then I can actually just scroll back up here and then call that script right there. Okay, perfect. Although there are going to be a few things I'm going to need to do, some variables I'm going to need to create to make sure that that W key is properly drawn and I can actually interact with it. So can I go, is it possible to go to this? Really, I could have sworn there was a way you could right click on this and then go to the script. I guess not. That's weird. We'll just scroll down. So we need to create an alpha variable, which is like the opacity. And we need to get a site variable just to make sure that we can't open it from like 5,000 blocks away, because that would be kind of weird if we could do that. And then a scale. Oh, the scale is for how large the sprite's gonna be drawn. So this is basically just animating with code, which is something I do a lot, save time. We'll say alpha. We start off with 0 because we don't want to see the thing. We don't want to see the interactable key until we walk near it. We'll say distance, be like 2 blocks away to be able to open it. And scale should also be 0. Alright, that looks good to me. Make sure everything's good over here. Oh, and sight as well. Sight equals 30. It should not be distance equals 30. Okay, awesome. Oh, you know what? Let's actually make sure this should be point distance. So what point distance does is it lets me get how far away something is from the other. So I'm gonna say how far away is the chest from our player, and if it's less than 2 blocks, then we'll draw the interactable key. That's what that code is doing. Yeah, okay. Seems like it should work fine. But then again, bugs are usually abundant when making something completely new, making a new mechanic. And there is actually one thing I would like to do, because if I want to press the W key, I also need to be able to open the chest when that happens. So maybe instead of doing this, we'll just say here, this is where we're going to open the chest. Point distance xy, player.x, player.y is less than sight. So if we're close enough to it, then we're going to say if we press our W key, then we'll open it. And it's pretty much as simple as that, or at least it should be. Let's try this out. So we'll say open equals true. Let's make a variable called open so we can track and make sure that the chest is opened, and that we can't keep opening it 10 times over in a row. So open equal to true. And let's drop the coins. So let's say I have a function for this that I created, particle create. It's used for particles, but it can also be used for coins. So let's say particle create. What was our coin num variable? Yeah, there we go. Particle create coin num. So the minimum and maximum of the same value, because we already do the calculations in here. We don't need to do them again. Over here, we'll say coin, and then x plus random range -4, 4, and then just y. So that should create coins when we open the chest. Okay, this says there's errors here. Oh, had one extra parenthesis. Okay, cool. Let's run the game real quick. Oh, well actually, should probably put a chest in the game before we do that, shouldn't we? Let's go all the way down here. Let's just slap one down in some random area. It doesn't even matter where it is. Just put it there. Just put it there. Doesn't matter. So let's close and redo this real quick. Alright, let's just skip over to the levels. So it's animating, because I didn't set the animation speed to 0 when I started off, but technically, it is there. It functions, which is cool. And we just opened it, and we got 29 coins. And that is a very loud sound. I don't like that sound. But technically, it does work. You can go to it and you can open it, so that's cool. X plus floor random range, because we want this to be we don't want these to be decimal values. We want these to be whole numbers. So doesn't seem like it's drawing the W key though, which is a little bit concerning. That is definitely concerning. let's check this real quick. Scale plus equals speed. Let's try setting scale to 1 real quick. In our create event over here. So set that to 1 and let's set you 32 is fine. Yeah, it's going A. It's going well. Nice to see we got some fellow indie game developers. I recognize some of those names. So let's go test this out. So W key isn't being drawn still. That's kind of weird, but it is functioning. You can open it, and it'll give you coins. We just gotta actually code it so that it doesn't look like that. Let's fix that now. Make it so that it doesn't just loop the animation. Set that image speed to 0. And let's also do this. And let's see if that works. So this should just draw the key above the chest. When it came on, I heard what's up, the gamer. So there it is, it's being drawn. Currently, you press it, you can just press it infinitely. Look at this. Look how many coins we're getting, and that is very loud because it's playing the same sound very many times. We're gonna get out of there as soon as possible. All right. So now we just have to make sure that it kind of disappears when we walk away from it. Hello there. Hello there. Let's try it again. I gotta say, having a new PC is really sped up the process. So okay, that didn't work. Uh-oh. Let's just get some infinite coins real quick. Infinite coin glitch. Okay, I wonder what that is. Let's try fixing this. So scale, set that to 0. We'll just rewrite the code ourselves. I think. We'll say, let's say var distance equals this, so that way we don't have to keep writing this long code. We can just say if distance is less than sight. Pretty efficient way of doing things. All right. So if distance is less than sight, we will increase the scale. So we'll say if scale is less than 1, scale plus equals speed, and we'll create another temporary variable called speed, which is just equal to 0.1. Yeah, and that's actually pretty much it. And then we can just have an else statement, an if else statement, and that should handle the entirety of drawing that. So scale is less than 1, scale is plus equals, and if scale. So this is really messing with my brain here. If scale is greater than 0, so when we're walking away from it, we want to make sure it disappears. So we'll say minus equals. Let's try that. Let's see what happens. So how's everyone doing today? Might as well just ask that question, and it works. Perfect. So we go in front of it, and it kind of animates when we go near it, and it goes away. Although it draws a little bit high up, let's just make it so that it draws a little bit further down. But if we press it, it will give us coins. Although there's no sound effects yet, so we gotta fix that. And the chest should also be facing the other direction. So let's first do that. That's not what I wanted to press. Let's quickly, where's like the, here we are, image. Does it flip? That's definitely not what I wanted to do. It is it's mirror, yeah, all frames. So facing the other direction. And we can set up the groundwork for the animation as well when this thing is playing. So when we actually press our W key, we can play the sound where it opens. So we could say sound. Let's just do this sound as a placeholder until we actually get the actual sound. It came up. Hello there. Great, and you? I'm doing well, thank you. Having quite a bit of fun recently. Testing out the limits of this new computer of mine. So play sound dialog start. Then we're also going to say open equals true, else if scale is greater than or equal to 0. Let's actually do another thing over here, because when it's open, we don't want to be able to interact with it again. So let's say if this is listen say and not open. So that way we can only open the chest once. And then when we open it, we want to stop drawing the interactable key, which is the W key. So we'll say if if open. So if open is true, if the chest is open. And we'll say here and it's closed, then we'll do that. So if open, we'll just try to do the same exact thing. And hopefully that'll work. Alright, moment of truth. So, walks away. Alright, that works, and we can't interact with it again, and the button goes away. Now we have to fix the fact that there's about 28 sounds playing at once, because when we're collecting 28 coins at once, it's playing the sound of collecting it 28 times, and that's not a good sound to hear. But it does work, which is awesome. And we can actually, let's go ahead and quickly just add the foundation for the animation too. We'll say image speed equals 0.1, and then we'll say when the animation is finished, we'll stop animating it. So image speed equals 0. And image index equals 2. So I'll just leave it on the last frame forever. Okay, now let's fix that sound. So I'm actually going to do some really interesting things in order to fix this. I'm going to technically have to create one coin and give it like a value of 28 coins. So that way it only actually plays once. Wonder how I'm going to be able to do that. Actually, I think I might have already thought of that when I was making this. So if I go, where do we create the coins? Where's our chest again? Let's find that. Open equals true. So we'll just actually say var coin. So we'll create a coin. And we'll scratch everything we just did. And we'll say coin.num equals coinnum. Awesome. I think that should work. Let's try opening this. Go to object. Okay, that's. Thank you, GameMaker, for not working. Let's go manually over there. So num should already be a variable over here. Oh boy. Okay, it's not a variable. So let's just initialize that as num equals 1. And when we collide with the player, plus equals amount. Okay, looks like we actually already had something there. So maybe let's, instead of say num, we'll just say amount. Coin.amount equals the coinnum. So this should make it so that the sound only plays once, but we actually get 28 coins. So that bug won't be a thing anymore. Okay, wait, hold up. Did the wrong thing. Let's try again. Yo, what up? Hey, I guess. a lot of what's ups. I'm liking it. So, okay, that didn't. Actually, the animation looks kind of fine. I don't have an issue with that, although it's very slow. Let's speed that up. And it's also giving you only one coin. Or is it? No, it isn't giving you one coin. It just looks like it. So let's change now the pop-up of that. So now when the coin collides with our player, coin pop-up.num plus equals amount. So what that'll do is now it'll give the pop-up the same value as how many ever coins we got. So I do that, times 24, and we get 24. Alright, That actually seems to be working pretty well. I don't know about you guys, but I think now all that's left is to just kind of fix the art and the asset animation of this, but looks pretty good to me. Let's head back in here to our chest. Alright, looking pretty good. So we can put these throughout all of our levels now, which is cool. Let's actually start doing that right now. Yeah, so it's 25, 27, 22, 23, 22, 20, 29. Can we get a 30? Can we get a 30? Let's see. 30's the highest. God, you know what? I give up. Although I have a lot of coins now. Oh, and one other thing I really want to show you all was I recently was working on another feature for this in the Critter Journal. So when you go into your enemy journals now, you'll see these medals over here. And when you click on these, it tells you how much you need to get a new medal. So there's the bronze medal, which the piranhas, they're unkillable, so you can't get a medal for those. Same thing goes for these, which actually we'll fix that in a second. But I have a silver medal for both of these guys because I've already killed tons of them because I test play my game a lot. But there's a bronze medal over here for this guy, and it tells you how many more enemies you gotta kill in order to get a new medal. That's pretty cool. I'm excited for that. And oh, I don't know if I've shown you this yet. Let's see if we can go back in time. So there's this snake dude. He lunges at you. It's pretty cool. If you don't know what he does, he can kind of maybe catch you off guard. But you can also kind of get him in the lava too if you use your big brain. Same thing goes for the spiders. They can just drown in lava. The creatures in this game, they really do suffer terrible fates, I have to say. I mean, like falling on spikes, getting blown up by energy. Truly is a horrific world I've created. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's start placing these throughout the levels now. Or, you know what, let's actually give these kind of like a glow. So that way they kind of stand out a bit. That will mean... Oh, that is going to mean I'm going to have to probably grab some of this stuff though. The code in here. And we also need color and size as well. Okay, cool. And it has to be a parent of my light object, which makes it very easy for me to make objects emit light. Is by having a parent, so all that code is inherited. So that's the actual code that draws the light around something. And I'm gonna put that on my chest so it looks like it's kind of glowing a little bit. And as for the size, we'll just give it like 32. It's like a standard size, or 40. Let's try that. And for our parent, let's go find our light parent. Oh, light parent, awesome. So now, technically, I think when we go back and play the game, it should emit some light now. Let's see. Yep, it does. Cool. That's kind of cute. I like that. Ooh, and there's also, hold on a second, I'm gonna see if I can find him. I added a new NPC just for fun, because I think he had some funny dialogue. He's at the end of this level somewhere. Let's just speedrun. Alright, let's try not to die, because I'm actually, believe it or not, very bad at my own game. Yep, just like that. Dead. Oh, and if you didn't know, there's if I'm falling down while I use my energy, it'll actually instantly shoot the energy bolt. Makes it a bit easier to spam. Oh, is he not in this level? Did I put him somewhere else? His name is Gronk. He's a he's a cave dweller. Let's see if we can find him in the level somewhere. I may have moved him. Ah, there he is. He's in that level. Alright. He's in the one we were actually just at. Let's just skip everything, because who cares? Alright. Just getting all those enemy kills, which by the way, these do save, so you can quit the game and these things they'll retain their value. I also think it'd be cool to add in kind of like an endless mode for this game, where you could just like have automatically generated levels. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, there he is. It's Gronk. He's the cave dweller. It's possibly one of the best sprites I think I've ever created in my entire life. Better than the crystals. It's better than the player. It's just the best thing I've ever created. Let's talk to him. Me, Gronk. Me like Spear. But there's one thing Gronk like more than Spear. Fair wages. And that's it. Yeah, probably my new favorite NPC in the game. Love that guy. Alright, sorry, I got really sidetracked. Let's actually start putting these chests in places. World 3. We can start early. I don't see why not. Let's grab our chest. Start placing it in. Ooh, I feel like maybe we should make it so that's a bit easier to place it. So maybe let's not do one right there. Let's make it in a little bit of a better spot. Now, is it just me, or are the tiles in front of the objects? That's kind of strange to me. Oh, I just had it in the wrong layer. Okay. See, that makes sense. Chest should be in the very front. Let's put another one. What level should we put it in? Let's put it number 6. Why not? Just giving the players some extra money so they can buy some cool things. What's like a place where they probably wouldn't go? Like right here, maybe. And I can change the way it's facing. I believe. Can I do that? Oh, whoa. Okay, it's going crazy. Yeah, it's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So that's just gonna sit there. Let's put another one in this level. We'll put it in the places where it's like people don't usually go. So if you actually do end up exploring, you'll get rewarded for it. Alright, cool. Let's go open up some more of my levels. Another one here. I kind of want to space them out because I don't want you to get too rich. You know, like just like Gronk says, we need to get fair wages. So. Ooh, you know what? Let's place these so that it looks like it's being placed under the stone. That's probably a good idea. Just like that. Perfect. And let's put another one in this level too. Where do we put it though? Should we put it next to Gronk? Ah, no, let's not do that. Let's put it somewhere else. Maybe we don't, maybe there's nowhere I can put this. Oh, right up here, of course. Perfect spot. I should probably also make the chest match the color palette. I'm not using the same color palette for the chest as I am for like the ladders and other wooden objects. But hey, we can always reiterate later. Ooh, let's put another one here. Maybe I should just put one in every single level. Grab it, we gotta scroll all the way down. It's the one annoying thing about making a game. We'll put that one there. Let's go into level 5. Put one in here too. I wonder if it's possible to make this any easier. And someone just rang the doorbell. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's pretty loud. At least for me. So I guess technically everyone who's watching this kind of gets like a sneak peek. They get to see the levels. I know this probably looks the weirdest out of anything. Like why would this be there? Well, the AI for these fireballs, I made it so that I can just place them wherever I want in the lava, and it just like automatically does its own thing. It's pretty cool actually. Okay, let's check out. Let's do one more room. Let's do 15. And because there are 2 ways to finish this level, let's put a chest in the top one. Or no, not near an enemy though. That feels kind of weird. Maybe up here. There's already a heart there. Let's just put it up here. No harm. Okay. So I think that's good. Or maybe let's put more in the earlier levels, because I think what I've noticed is that you gotta space out the new things. Hey Artindi, nice to see you here. It's nice to kind of space stuff out instead of just putting like everything in one place, which is why I'm kind of hesitant to just like go crazy with these chests and just put them in like every single level. Okay, world 2, grab the chest, because it's like you really want this, you really want this. I mean, you can have it, sure. Maybe I'll make like a super secret level that's just made out of solid chests that you can walk on. Something crazy like that. Okay, you can't actually get up there. This is before you get the double jump, so I have to be careful here. We'll put it like right over here. Yeah, nah. Like right here. This is the first ever level, so I think I'll put it in like a very secret spot, all the way in the back. Okay, cool. And for the last, my final trick. What's it gonna be? Another chest, you guessed it. Just ignore Reginald. He's chilling over there. We'll put our last one right here. Perfect. So now when you're playing through the game, you can open chests. That was pretty simple. I guess now it's time to actually fix up the sprites. So let's go into our sprites real quick. What I can actually do is just straight up just take the sprite and just copy and paste the colors here. Let's do that. Yeah, see that actually looks quite nice. And I haven't even put all the colors in there yet. I still have the outline sprite to put in there. Although I feel like I could actually change this. Doesn't feel right to me. Change, make it a bit darker. Or maybe I'll actually keep the previous color, because I think those colors actually work really well together. Maybe move it a little bit over. I don't want to be that intense. Okay, cool. Chests are kind of boring. Let's make them cooler. Let's make them cooler. So in the coins, we'll say wait. So what I want to do is I want the coins to explode out of the chest instead of just kind of like fly over to you. So we're gonna have a variable that waits before they fly first. And we'll say this is gonna be interesting. If fly and not wait. Yeah, perfect. So it won't start following the player until wait is set to true. So now what we can do is in our chest we can make it so that the coins kind of like explode a little bit. They're not just all created in the same X and Y coordinate. So let's go into our draw XYO coin. What coding language does GM2 use? It uses a mix of Python and Java and C#. It's got a very interesting format, that's for sure. -8.8. And yeah, actually sounds good to me. So that'll kind of make it splatter around a little bit. -4.4, why not? Make the explosion a little bit bigger. Okay. And that means we also have to make sure that the coin is set to true, the weight is set to true, so we don't automatically fly to the player. Ooh, that does mean we're gonna need an alarm though. Alarm 0 equals room speed. Oh wait, my bad. I meant to put that in the create event. And then we'll say wait equals false. Okay, cool. So let's just press the play button. See if it works. It's worth a try. Malformed if statement. Oh boy. Formed if statement. Something over here, right? Oh. Had an extra parentheses. Happens to the best of us. Okay, let's give this a try. Let's go to the one where I put it right here. Okay, maybe we need to change. We're also gonna get rid of this. It's not gonna be in the front of everything. That would look kind of weird. So let's open it. So that doesn't. Oh, because we're only creating one of them. We have to create. We have to create more than one. So we have to say like repeat. Repeat coin num. Yeah, that's it. So that should just create like a bunch of random coins, I think. Yep. Although they still fly to me right away. That's pretty cool. I'm actually surprised I got that to work right away. Awesome. Let's go. Let's do this real quick. I don't like this. That looks kind of weird. Let's change the Y value because it's kind of like exploding up way farther up above the chest than I want it to. Just give ourselves a whole load of coins. This should also do that, yeah. Yeah. Make sure that it animates right away. Okay. That's I could leave it at that. Although I do want to try one more thing. I do want to try and make it so that the coins don't like fly to the player right away. And not wait. Yeah, that. Oh, let's do this. And wait equals false. Or does that not work? Weird. We could just duplicate the object and use a different coin object for this. Huh. Or we could just keep it the way it is. And I could just try that later because this is not like fun stuff, just me going through and debugging everything. I don't think anyone wants to watch that. So we can probably just keep it like this for now. Let's just do one last thing to make it look nice. Why? Perfect. Okay. Everyone's at least semi-interested in what's going on. Alright, there we go. And for sure gonna work on these animations later. Alright, seems to be working pretty well. So there we have it. Chests are now in Bitlands. That's perfect. What do you use coins for? Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot you joined later. So coins are gonna be used to get some permanent upgrades, like only one extra heart and one extra stamina, and also to get character variants. So you can see I just changed my character variant there. It's from my default male to the default female variant character. And right now there's only 3, I believe. There's this one right here, which is like the one with the cape. And I don't even have all of the sprites ready for these yet either. Like if I go into my cast state, the cape disappears because I haven't animated it yet. I really want to stick with the hand animated sprites because I think the style for that is what people really like in this game. So I'm trying to keep that. But yeah, you can cycle through these pretty easily. Pretty cool. But that's just for testing. Once I'm actually, yeah, cosmetics are pretty cool. But once I'm actually finished with the assets for the last world, I'm gonna make the main menu, and there's gonna be a lot of stuff there. Like you're gonna be able to buy the character variants there. But right now, this is just for like testing purposes. So yeah, how about we play the game? That's a good idea. So from what I know, there's like, I played it obviously very many times on my own, But even then, I've only been able to beat the entire game in like 35 minutes. And I've tried a lot. I tried to do it as fast as possible. So I guess we can play through, and you guys can just like give me feedback on things you think could be changed or things that could be added. Let's get to it. So another traveler, welcome to Swamplands. It's poison. Yes, the water is poison. And since looks like some people came in late, I don't know if they saw the new thing I added to the creator journal. We'll see that once we go and get a badge though, which means we have to play our game. Just hop through all these levels. We're going to full screen. It might be a bit nicer to look at. So yeah, when you kill an enemy, they have a chance to drop some coins sometimes. Sometimes they won't drop any. It really depends, and I think that the full screen... Okay, it's working. Awesome. Where was I? Oh yeah, so the enemies, as you go farther on, they'll end up dropping... Yeah, I have one different world. I have one world left. And then what I want to do is, to give the game more replayability, I want to make it so that there's like an endless mode, and you can just generate these random levels, so I don't have to do as much work. And there's like, you can just keep playing it for a really long time. Which is why I added in, you'll see now actually, here's the badge, if you get this. This is one of the reasons why I added in this over here, which are the enemy medals. So when you click on these, it'll say defeat blah 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 more enemies to get a silver medal. I need to defeat 36 more of these slimes to get a silver medal. And then once I do that, I defeat 500 more and I get a gold medal. So it's, there's some completionist elements of the game. And also, don't mind this. This is a current bug, because I have right now a variable that tracks if my character is male or female in terms of the character variance, and if it is, this is the sprite that's used for this cage if you have the female variant. But if you're male, it would have been the female variant character. So that's a small little detail that I'm working on. I haven't changed the I haven't changed that yet, fully fleshed that out, so still some bugs there, but I'm working on it. Man, these piranhas are very annoying. Got that. Oof. He almost got me. Okay, just dash across. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. We'll be okay. And there's the piranha. Let's grab that. Alright, stomping on all of these enemies. So, okay, I just saw a bug there. Coins are still being displayed even when there's dialogue. I'll fix that. Can we fix that right now, actually? Yeah, why not? Let's go fix that right now. Before we continue. Oh, did I just skip through? I did. Whatever. Let's go fix that bug real quick. So the coins are still being displayed even when there's dialogue going on. Okay. So we'll watch you just... Oh, what did I just do there? Now I have more space. I pressed a random button and now stuff is looking nice. Hello, Lost Blizzard. If dialogue.active equals false. No, we just want to say... Cause we just had to check to see if our stats are visible. Yeah, that should be it. Then that problem should be solved. Alright. Looks good to me. Let's go back in here. And yep, problem solved. Alright. Bug has been squashed, everybody. And because I already have this pixie, the cage is already open. That's just some failsafe code. Let's stomp on that guy. grab some coins. Wow, I'm getting really unlucky with my coin drops. Like, he dropped none. That's unlucky. So how many do we have to kill? 26, okay. I forgot I can just press this and it all goes away. Ooh. Alright, let's go back in full screen mode. Squash some more of these gremlins. Don't remember where the badge is for those guys. I think it's in like a really hard to get area. I don't know. But my plan for the badges is that what you're seeing right now is gonna be story mode, and when you play story mode, you play through the game like normal with all the dialogue, and you can only get the badges for these enemies in story mode, right? But once you defeat story mode and beat story mode, then you unlock the endless mode, which is going to be a bunch of randomly generated levels that you can play for infinity, which I think is going to be a really, really cool concept. And if I can pull that off, I think it's going to make this game like 10 times better than it already is. Then once you actually finish playing the game, then you're not going to be like, oh well, what else do I do now? There's actually going to be more stuff to do. Like you can get all the medals for these guys. You can get all the variants. You can get all the upgrades and stuff. And I think that'll be cool. I'm pretty excited, honestly. If I didn't have so much schoolwork, I'd probably be way farther ahead on this game right now. And I just fell in love. Great. Okay, I gotta be careful. Yeah, I got hit by a boulder. That's fine. I wonder where the badge is. I do want to find it. Maybe it's in this level? Let's check. Oh, and if you guys have any games, if you're a developer and you have any games you want to submit, oh, there's the badge. Sorry, what was it? Oh yeah, if you have any games you want to submit for me to play on a stream, you can go ahead and just go to my Discord, which you can join by going from my YouTube channel, and you can actually just post the links to your games there, and hopefully at one point I'll be able to make a stream and just play everybody's game. That sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. Am I going to add a timer for a speedrunning challenge? Actually, funny that you would say that. When you beat the game for the first time, or story mode for the first time, you actually unlock something called Masochist mode, which is like the ultra hard version of this game where you're just gonna have a bad time. It's gonna be really hard, and there is gonna be a timer for that version. Ooh, almost died there. Grab the heart. No. Oh, I lived. Okay. But yeah, I think it'd be cool to add a timer. It's not a bad idea. This game is definitely something that you can speedrun. It's like the epitome of a speedrunnable game. You get really into the zone once you play this for like 5 or 10 minutes. This becomes subconscious. Oh. So let's go check this. So I need to defeat 16 more. 8 more of those guys. Cool. Can I get this guy? See? No, I can't. Dang. Oh, there it is. Alright. Snag that. I put them, by the way, purposely in hard places to get. It's like that one you had to kind of maneuver your way out if you wanted to get back out. You have to like do some hard jumps. Oh, by the way, fun fact. These boulders kill enemies. I did program that in. we're at the mushroom part now. We're like halfway through. Man, I'm just realizing now just how much there actually is a lot of content in this so far. Oh boy. This is very high speed. Alright, you know what, let's actually quit here. I just got a cool idea. I kind of want to start making the assets for the Ashlands now. So let's go make like a mock-up for it. In A-Sprite real quick. So I want to have, it's going to be like a desolate, fiery kind of area. With like a volcano in the background. So I guess we can just start by doing something like this, like making the tiles maybe. Start off with a square and work our way up from there. Oh. Oh, excuse me. I always get a bad case of the hiccups when I talk for too long. Don't ask why. Okay, so this will kind of be like the ground area right here. I had this cool idea of making platforms that kind of, when you jump on them, they kind of fade away and they crumble away. So you only have like a short window to actually use them. I kind of want to add those in to the Ashlands. Let's just grab some placeholder colors while we figure this out. That's gonna be like the ground. We'll call this ground. Just mirror the layers. Very weird. We'll just call it G. And then BG for background. Okay. So I'm thinking we grab our lava, because this is gonna be like a very fiery world. So I'm thinking we just grab our lava sprite so we can use it. Let's go over here. Perfect. Can I copy paste this, you think? Oh, what just happened? Okay, I guess that just deletes everything. That's good to know, thanks. I think we didn't do much. Okay, let's try this again. Instead of copy pasting, because that doesn't work apparently, let's just export this as a PNG. Alright, awesome. So we can use this. We can just put that right here. Oh hey, it's going pretty well. Nice to see you here. We're just working on some pixel art, some mock-ups for a potential new world. Let's just keep these colors here just for now, so we can get an idea. Although because this is like a lava-heavy world, I'm thinking maybe we give the lava some more breathing room. That. Actually, meh, let's just keep it. Let's just keep it like this. Because I do want space to actually put some tiles down and stuff. Okay. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Oh, this world is gonna be sort of a desolate, fiery area. I think I created a very old image of this like a very long time ago. So I guess it's technically been in the works for a while. Let's go into our creative. I have something here. Um, where's, oh, man. Yeah, all right. I guess I don't have the mockup. I just transferred to a new computer, so I don't have all my files yet. Let's actually make this. Let's keep it like this. Why not? So the background is going to be a volcano in the background, and it's going to be an animated background. So I don't. That might take some time, but we're going to do it anyway. Let's just use some typical gradient colors. On a new Discord for a YouTube logo. Oh, that's awesome. I hope it turns out well. So let's put let's make the new layer the background. Let's just pop that down there. So this is gonna be more of like a, if it's gonna be desolate, it has to be like a fiery background atmosphere, right? Like really dark. And then we'll work our way up from there. Like a volcano, what would that look like? Like volcanoes are more of a stony color, so like a Mordor. Well, I really wish I could show you the thing I had before, but it is kind of gonna be like that in a way. It's gonna be like the ground. Maybe if I make the ground first, I'll give you a better idea of what it's gonna look like. But let's just like just color in one tile, like just completely. But it's gonna be like obsidian kind of ground. I can just do that. Keep the art simple. That's one of the things I like to do for this game. Nothing too complex. Oh, so yeah, nice to see you for even just a little bit. So it's gonna have be like cracks maybe in the ground. Let's try that. I don't like that. Wonder what we could do. Maybe we could do like the typical stone thing. I think I actually started making some of these a while ago. I wanted it to look kind of similar to the, yeah, here's the ash block. I wanted it to look similar to that, to like the stone kind of. Let's actually export this as well. And use this and edit from this, because you know, I know a lot of people, they don't like, oh, you're taking the same thing and just recoloring it. Well, I'm actually not going to be doing that. I'm just using this as sort of like a template to kind of figure stuff out. Let's grab that. Okay. And we're gonna remake this into something that's looks much nicer in a second. So this is gonna be like obsidian-esque. The highlight is gonna have to be something like this. It's gonna be more saturated. Or we could do like fiery. Maybe that would work well. Try that. There we go. And then for this lava should actually just be like that. All right, cool. All right, not bad, not bad. We'll fix these tiles for sure over time. Often takes me multiple tries to get something right. I'm just not that great with art just yet. Gotta keep practicing, I guess. What if I want to go for like the obsidian feel? What that look like? It was like partially. Or maybe what we could do is have some of the tiles be like fiery, while some of them, obsidian reflects more blue. That is true. Yeah. Oh, did I just change all of them? Alright, well, that's a shame. Maybe orange. That. And we can make this look a bit more seamless maybe as well by adding some of this. That is Minecraft. That brought purple orange to feel distinct from the other worlds though. Yeah, I agree. There's no worlds that use that hue. I'm just thinking like some of them maybe could be like that. Maybe, what if we just made them all like that? I kind of like having it a little bit like this. I think that'd be cool. So it feels like it's like a connected texture in a way. For now. Test something out. All right, thanks. I'll see you another time. All right, we're gonna make some little spikes up here. Kind of make it look like it's like a evil mountainy range. Well, I don't like that. Yikes. All right. I don't really like that. I think it's a little bit too bright. Make some little indentations in here. Make it look like it's jagged. All right, there we go. And then of course, because it's a volcano, there are going to absolutely be forgot. Huh. All right, well, I'd say this is interesting looking. Let's get rid of this row real quick. I don't think we need any of that there. Ooh. Let's get rid of some of this stuff too. Kind of like the in-betweens. I think you can still look great yet, is what I believe. All right, there we go. So looking pretty good. I think what would be really cool is if like we had like these. Who you are? I remember your work is amazing. Thank you very much. That means a lot. Yeah, I mean I'm an indie game developer. I make a lot of videos just on the development process, in hopes that some people can learn. So yeah, have a nice day. Alright, that actually does look really cool. I like that a lot. They're like veins kind of on like the volcano. I wonder what else I could do. What if I use like the actual color for that? What would that look like? Yeah, it needs to look like more in the distance, so less saturation, less value. And we can actually use these colors here as well. Ooh, that looks cool. Very cool. I hear a bit of your fan, if that helps with other streams. Yeah, I have not completely figured out this new thing, this new PC yet. The fan is still very loud. I think I have to go into my to my actual like PC settings and turn the fan to like lower or something like that. All right, let's make this background a bit more interesting. All right, looks all right. Although I can't seem to find the right color for that. Maybe purple works. Seeing on the con is very good and pleasant to watch stream in day 2. Thank you. Do some more over here. Kind of add these veins in. Ooh, actually, you know what? What if there's like a mouth to the volcano? That would look awesome. How do I draw that though? Stuff. Thanks. I can't actually see who's watching the stream, so for all I know, it could be like nobody. Oh, is there something on the wrong layer there? Yes, there is. All right. Same thing right here too. So I just kind of want to highlight this. It's not going to actually look like this. I just want to see, like, get the shape of this. Because if I want to make the mouth of the volcano, it's going to have to be like... I gotta get the shape of this correctly. Otherwise it's going to look really, really weird. I think this is a bit of an ambitious mock-up. Like, this is something that I would spend either all day doing or 2 days doing. But I guess it will probably give me a good idea of the next world, so it's probably worth it. I kind of figured out fire, to be fair. I've realized that it kind of starts with the red in the center at the very bottom, like if you were to do something like this, and then slowly as it goes up, it becomes orange, and then in the middle of the orange is like the yellow, and that usually looks really nice. Which is why I'm like putting the yellow inside the orange here. Kind of makes it look like it's like veiny. Alright, I think I'll chill with this right now. And also, let's be honest, this color does not work. We just gotta make them all hot rocks. Yeah, I'll keep that for now. Okay, cool. Okay, I do want to fix some of this stuff though real quick. I want to add in like some protrusions, make it look a bit more uneven. Jaggedy. What if I just made it like a super jaggedy? Will that look good or would it look bad? Let's find out. Yeah, I don't know about that. And so, because this is like a 3D thing, we're gonna need to be like a bit more precise with this. And one thing we can actually do is have smoke kind of rising up from here. Maybe. Maybe make the center yellow. I think that'll look nice. And then we'll make some, we'll make it uneven because it's like supposed to be bubbling because it's in a volcano. So it doesn't make sense that it would just be like a perfect circle. Maybe it's like dripping a little bit on like the sides as well. Just hey, magma drips, what can I say? I like the bright fire, like pink, yellow, and orange. Yeah, I think the colors are nice. Although I think I'm gonna end up changing them. And what makes this cool is that I think if I were to animate this, I could animate the smoke. So that could be like a cool thing to animate for this. And oh, we gotta connect these veins to the top of the volcano, don't we? That'll look super good. Kind of make some go off to the side. Maybe some more that go down like that. Yeah. Looks good. I'd say been a success so far. I mean, we added in chests for crying out loud, like full mechanic that took us only like an hour. So I already say it's a success today. And we can have it like drip like this kind of, like when we're animating it, we can just kind of have it like drip down. I think that'll be like really cool. And then for stuff like this, we can just kind of add some of this stuff in here to make it look like it's actually bubbling and not just like static. What if instead we had like more bubble shapes in the middle? I wonder what that would look like. Let's turn off pixel perfect so we can get some bubble shapes. There we go. That looks nice. Cool. So we got ourselves a volcano. I wonder if we can make like clouds as well in the background. Would that work? Or that just would be kind of weird. Oh, yikes. Did I put that on the wrong layer? No, I did. Okay, I did. What would that look like? Oh shoot, I put on the wrong layer. Genius. I am a true genius. There we go. Now I can actually like not erase the background that I just drew. That's a good, wow, that's actually a pretty good cloud. And that was like a freehand, really quick cloud shape too. Hey, welcome. Put some higher up maybe as well. So yeah, this is like, I guess, like a concept maybe of what Ashlands might look like. I don't really know for sure yet, but I think it'll look pretty cool. I think I want the ground to be flat though. Or actually, maybe we should keep it like this. Yeah, let's keep it like this. All right, well, I guess that's that. Let's try making some more unique shapes though, for over here, like some stone shapes almost. Oh whoa, wrong layer. That's also the wrong layer. What layer is this supposed to be on? This one, right? Yeah. If we grab ourselves some more kind of leveled out on the tops, it looks more like rocks instead of just a bunch of spikes. I think that looks great. We can have some spikes. Nothing wrong with having a few spikes. The rocks, the leveled out rocks look really cool. Which makes it look a bit nicer to look at, in my opinion. Let's also finish up this stuff over here. I think we could use a different ground tile. I don't really like the stone tile. I think we should make a new original one. I think that would look really cool. You know what? Let's try it. Let's just straight up get rid of all of this. Oh well, that was the wrong layer. And let's just make a new obsidian tile. I kind of want to make obsidian. I want to see how that might look. First, let's get a very dark color so we can actually see the foreground. Something like that. And then let's start with the pattern first instead of the shading. I think that's where I'm going wrong here. Let's get a nice original color, obsidian-like color. Do you guys have any ideas for what I could do? Always open to new ideas. Wow, I am voice cracking a lot. Good lord. That's not a good sign. Try some weird pattern, maybe. Nah, do something else. What to do, what to do. Wait, what if we make it... Ooh, that's not a bad idea. What if we made it like kind of more veiny? Just like the volcano. So it's like kind of like a coherent style. That could work. Yeah, this could work. Let's try it. Let's actually just... Can we just change all of this? Yeah. Easier to shade with the actual cool color. Don't have to place as much. Alright, this looks good. Well, it actually doesn't look that good, but... I just become a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to stuff like this. So if I do something like that, what would that look like? I don't know. Nah, it doesn't look so good. I mean, it's because this is too harsh. Like, see, that looks much better when it's not harsh. But the top needs to be darker. This has to stay dark so we can see the top. But I think everything else is pretty much good to go. We can actually give it the correct colors. Obsidian. Give it some like indents like that so it doesn't look like perfectly even. Ah, we'll add in tiles later. We've also added like another highlight. No. That would be ridiculous. Still want to make this as much more obsidian-y than possible. Is that even a word? Obsidian-y? Probably not. Grab our lava again. Alright. Just like that. And now we can get to the fun part. Just actually making the tiles. Okay. Looks about right to me. I think we can make it so that it kind of like tiles better with the lava though, because I know there's gonna be a lot of lava in this world. So we can make it like a little bit imperfect. Like that maybe. on the edges. That looks alright. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Just give me 1 minute. I have a quick emergency. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. had to attend to something real quick. Alright, so where were we? We're creating the obsidian tiles, right? Yeah. Yeah, right? What should we do with this? I still don't know. Try something like this. Ooh, that looks cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Maybe chain it up a little bit for each side. Not bad. Just even this out a bit. I don't want it to be like super crazy terrain. What if we change the lava? Something a bit smoother. What's this doing there? Get out of there. Alright, that looks quite nice. Even though it's more simple, it still looks better, I think. Alright, let's get onto drawing the tiles now. So I want to have platforms that are like kind of in the background in a way. Like, yeah, I can use this right here to demonstrate. And it's like really dark, so it has to be easier to see. Just like these outlines over here, they also need to be very dark. What am I doing? I don't like this lava at all. I want the old lava back. There we go. To be fair, it should actually all be matching. That's probably why I didn't like it before. I didn't match it up. Down here, isn't it? Whatever. Let's just keep it like this. How much harm? How much harm can it do? Hopefully, well, lava can obviously harm you, but I'm not talking about that. And then right here, you can have sort of like a platform. Just like so. All right. I mean, I'd say it's nice to kind of just put my ideas out there, you know, even if it doesn't look so great. I think it's important. Wait, I just got a really good idea. What if I use like the veins on here in this? That's gonna look cool. That's gonna look cool. That does look cool, actually. Dang, all right. And like we can have more of these. Put these on a different layer though. so we can change them a bit more easily. Oh, did I just grab some of this? No, thank you. I don't want that. I think everything's too dark. That's what I think. That's right, everything's too bright. I think it needs to be a bit darker. Or actually, you can probably stay. It can stay bright. Alright, there we go. And maybe this one can be longer. So let's grab this and the bottom of this as well. Here, and let's just, oh whoops. Let's just take every single part of that out and bring it over to the cool side. Yeah. Like an extended platform right over here. Okay, cool. I feel like I should probably change the colors of the background. I think they're a little bit dominating right now. It's really just the, actually it's more the colors of the foreground than the background that I think I need to change. Alright, well I think I'm gonna end the stream in a few minutes. So let's finish. Let's give this stuff, this little piece of finishing touches. Okay, cool. I wonder if I could like, should I like shade these maybe? Maybe that would look cool. I like the light kind of. Oh, that does look cool. Now let's put these inside of here. All right, let's put some colors on there. Oh, did not want to open that. That really changes everything, doesn't it? Putting that stuff on there. Whew. These look fiery. Although, I feel like we could maybe make it look a bit nicer. I mean, either way, I think this looks pretty cool. Yeah, I think we're done here. I mean, I definitely I found some new concepts that I think I'm going to be using when it comes to the Ashlands, which is pretty exciting. Yeah, I guess thanks everyone for joining the stream. I hope everyone had a fun time. I definitely had a fun time. This is my first ever stream, so like give me feedback, please, because I don't know what you guys like or what is just good in general. So just give me feedback. Thank you everybody so much for watching the stream, and I'll see you in the next devlog. Peace.